Hi guys, welcome to RacerX Films. I'm Grant Langston. We're here outside our family-owned and run store, Langston Motorsports, where we sell a wide variety of product. So we've been in this location now a little over 4 years. A lot of people remember us being at the entrance of Lake Elsinore track. And we decided to buy out an old dealership and confine the two stores into one. So we're right here on the south end of Paris, right next to the 215 freeway. So come on inside and see what we got. So now we're inside. It's a little bit cooler, air conditioned. First thing you'll see on the left, goggles, sunglasses, a lot of different brands. We try and support all the companies that support our sport and beyond. Wide variety for people to choose from, as well as a clothing section. As you can see, quite a lot of different brands that we carry. We've got our KTM Fox stuff, life jackets for our water sports, side-by-sides, caps on the wall. As you see, we do sell a lot of side-by-sides as well, being here in Southern California and the desert not that far away. As the sign says behind me, fun starts here. And being in SoCal, we do deal with a lot of side-by-sides. Polaris obviously being probably arguably the leader in that division. A lot of the 4-seaters, 2-seaters, glamorous crowd love it. We do a lot of bolt-on, add-on parts, make these things a little faster, a little cooler, a little more enjoyable for the family. U section, a lot of trade-ins. People don't really know this because we come from a motocross background, but we actually do a lot of our businesses in street, dirt, side-by-side, as well as obviously off-road, dual sport, trailers, watercraft, you name it, everything in between. Over here we got our little boot section. You can try on some boots. If you need to, you can sit down, get a little hand job while you're here, try on some boots. Alpine Stars, Fox, Garnet, EVS, and while you're waiting, trying on your boots, of course we've got a little motocross and supercross action in the background. We also have some pretty cool memorabilia stuff in the store from guys that I've raced with, battled with, respected, whatever. We go from McGrath to Stewart, Carmichael, Albertine, Reed, Tortelli, some of my jerseys, Everts, Coyote. Around the corner we've got Lachine, Pastrana. So a lot of the guys have been in the store. We've had open house dealer signings where we had some cool guys coming with. We had Twitch here, we had Renner, we had Madison, and many, many more. So it's cool to have a lot of these guys come in and support a friend and come here when we have a cool open house. And a lot of times we get them to sign a jersey for our little wall of fame. In the center part of the store, you will find, on one side you'll find motorcycles, but on this section, gear. We just passed the boots, helmets, gloves, braces, socks, jackets, gear bags, and above it we got some memorabilia. We got some old motorcycles that came with the store, as well as some of my championship bikes. There are one or two missing, as people may recall. We got broken into several years ago, but we were able to recover some of the stuff, as well as between Mitch Payton and my father, they're rebuilding one of the bikes that we weren't able to recover. So it's going to look identical. And we'll have them all up there pretty soon, so it'll be cool to kind of complete all the championship bikes and have them up there so that people that come in can enjoy it. A lot of people that come in here appreciate seeing the jerseys of the guys we have and some of the old bikes and memorabilia stuff. So our helmet rack, all the best product you can get, from Bell to HJC to Fly to Fox to Speed and Strength to whatever else we have, who knows. We also do some of our own brands, LMS, obviously abbreviated for Langston Motorsports. Jackets, gloves, full leather, mesh for the Enduro guys. A little bit cheaper, but great quality as well. Oil department. As you can tell, we do a lot of Maxima because, as you know, Maxima is a racing product involved in racing. Dog is a friend. We do quite a bit with MotorX because of the KTM connection. Over here we have our new bikes, Yamaha, Kawasaki, KTM, street, dual sport, moto, whatever. And over there, obviously, mainly our Polaris because it's all side-by-side or ATVs. So those are our major brands that we have here. And then, of course, we got the parts counter. So a lot of people have to come here and get their bikes repaired, serviced, warranty work, whatever it may be, hop-up mods, suspension rebuild, engine rebuild, anything. That's kind of been our bread and butter here at Langston Motorsports, is the workshop. Something my dad's prided himself in, and we take a lot of pride in the work we do, and obviously trying to give people the service they want. So as you can imagine, from gaskets to belts to, I mean, when you're dealing with watercraft and side-by-side, there's a lot more. We're talking CV joints and batteries and all kinds of stuff, but we carry a huge inventory of parts and specialty parts as well, aftermarket products, so a lot more than just your basic servicing. Our workshop department, over here we got bikes that are waiting to be worked on, and behind us, bikes being worked on. As you can see, everything's on lifts, and we are one of the only dealerships that I'm aware of that has a lift for, you know, your big side-by-sides, so we can do the work underneath no problem. This is our suspension service department, as well as some of our specialty parts and specialty tools. New bikes that are waiting to be put on the floor when the other ones get sold, hopefully. As well as we do have another storage unit to keep excess stock, as well as tires, excess parts, you know, a lot of that just all up in the racking in about 3,000 square feet, but racking to the roof. Workbench here, guys waiting to get their bikes rebuilt. Another one over here. This guy's got some issues. He decided to weld his valve onto the top of his piston, so I think he's glad he came over to Langston Motorsports. So we got guys' bikes on from the kids to the little boys and riders PW50. I'm assuming it'd be a young lady on her pink quad. Could be a little boy, who knows? You never know nowadays. So we do anything from mini bikes to 1200s, 1500s, big cruisers, the big side-by-sides, you know, nothing's too big or too small for a job here. So we're banging out a tire change. We got Joey, AKA Smiley over here. We do a lot of tire changes. As you can imagine, being sort of related to motocross, we get a lot of dirt bike wheel changes here. All day, every day. So one of my favorite parts of the shop, the dyno room. We're one of the only people, at least in Southern California or in the area, that has an in-ground dyno. We can do two-wheel, we can do four-wheel, side-by-side, quads, whatever, but guys love to come in. They get an aftermarket exhaust, power commander, whatever it may be, engine mod, suspension, whatever. Bring it in here, make sure everything's working good, and that computer gives you a lot of feedback. And it's very quiet in here when we close the door because we rev these motorcycles. The back part of our shop is our distribution center, some of the brands that we bring in from overseas. Zeta, you know, the non-breakable levers. We're working on some of our own products as our shipping guy Ben pulls orders to ship around the world, around the country, other dealers, people's homes. As you can see, quite a lot of boxes to the ceiling, excess tires, all kinds of good stuff. So here we are in our excess storage area. These are units waiting to be built and put on the floor. So unlike other dealers, we choose to have a place on site where it's covered so that these things don't get weathered while waiting. So at least when you get a brand new bike, it looks brand new. Well, I think that's it from here at Langston Motorsports. Thanks for checking us out. And if you're in the area, make sure you swing by or check us out online at langstonmotorsports.com. And if you come in, you can pick up your latest Racer X, which is what I'm going to get back to doing, is reading it. Thanks for stopping by. See you guys.